Hello, this is Cat Henson, and as most of you know by now, I am the chief executive of No Fade Productions' Terminator: The Connor Chronicles. And, I'm getting really used to rolling that name off my tongue, and, that actually comes more naturally to me now than Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles. Probably because, for the freaking big push and everything, we've dropped the Terminator and just gone with Save the Sarah Connor Chronicles, which is perfectly fine. And, speaking of the freaking big push, isn't that thing epic? I've been following quite closely and doing what I can to help save the series. Hopefully my staff has done the same. But I can't exactly keep tabs on them because none of them even live in my area. So, after that little rabbit trail, I guess I can actually get on to what I wanted to talk about. What would that be? Well, episode assignments. I did a brief blog post about it and basically said that we have a lot of the episodes assigned. And I've got 3 episodes right now. 1 solo, 2 with a collaborative. Basically what we're going to do is we have 4 main staff writers, and then we have several guest writers, and so each of the main writers get 2 solo episodes, and then we get several episodes as collaborative, either 2 or more writers, and so I don't write an episode until episode 4. Yes, episode 4. So you won't see my stamp on anything, well, my direct stamp on anything until episode 4. But episode 1, which I am considering our pilot, because everyone knows of TSCC, but this is TCC. So I'm considering it our pilot, and it just sounds cool anyways, that, yeah, me and my illusions of grandeur. But the people who are in charge of that episode are the Godfather, SJP, and the Crusading Knight, which, if any of you have stepped into the wiki for, like, Terminator wiki for, like, I don't know, 7 minutes, you know either of those guys. They're brilliant. They're incredibly intelligent, and I've already written long, lovely blog posts about them, and, but I feel very confident. The ideas that we have for episode 1, it's a good foundation for the rest of the episodes, and I think it'll be really good. We're going to definitely knock you guys dead in the first scene. It's gonna be trademark Terminator beginning, and it's the way we've already got it written, and we have part of the scene storyboarded, and hopefully I'll be able to post. I'll post probably 1 or 2 of the frames storyboarded, random frames. They won't even be continuous, and then you guys can go crazy trying to figure out what's going on and everything, and but it automatically aligns John Connor and Sarah Connor, even though they're so many years apart. Don't ask me to do the math right now because it's late and my brain is not completely functioning. And you're probably wondering, Kat, why are you talking then? Because that's what I do. Let me think. My episode, Hallelujah. I have finally connected with the enigma that is Sarah Connor, and that lady is one complicated chick, and thankfully I think I've been able to accomplish, or been able to at least grasp a hold, sort of the balance that is required to write such an intricate character, and blood, sweat, and tears. It has not come easily, and I've struggled with it, and it's kind of sad. I always considered, not always, I won't say always, at face value, Sarah Connor seems like a very, very simple person. She has one goal in mind, and that's to stop J-Day, and to keep her son safe. And so that's like 2 goals, but you know, they kind of go together. But there's so much baggage that comes along with that, and then you have all the different things she's had to experience and everything, and it just kind of course it gets overwhelming, and we saw that in season 2 with some people who some of the fans just called them the Crazy Sarah episodes. And but I think I understand now why Josh Friedman did those episodes and why he went with that story arc, even though it probably wasn't the best place to do them at that point in the season. But Josh had the balls to do it, and so I have to give him props. And I can never even try to be as amazing as Josh Friedman and the rest of the TSCC writing team. But I hope in some way that I can carry on the legacy, and my staff can, for all the things that they gave us with Season 1 and Season 2. So yes, Sarah Connor, very complicated. I'm writing her episodes. I'm the only girl, the only main staff writer for who's a woman, and so I figured it would be appropriate for me to take on the main female protagonist of the show that was named after her. And the name change, I thought I would address this quite quickly. We changed the name, sort of the series, because first of all, we didn't. Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles is probably copyrighted, so I don't even know if that makes a difference or not. But we figured if we were going to do a new series, it's not Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles. We can't claim that. It's a continuation, and we hope in some way that we can satisfy the fans and satisfy our own fan hearts with the completion of this series of episodes. But it's not Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles. So we fiddled around with some names. We fiddled around with Terminator: The John Connor Chronicles, because a lot of the storyline is in the future, like it's set up in Born to Run. But after some debate, we decided that the story is as much about Sarah Connor as it is about John Connor. So we figured it would be more appropriate to go with Terminator: The Connor Chronicles, because that covers both Sarah and John. And then we fiddled around with a couple of other names, and but yeah, so that's about the basics. I'll be coming on and off and doing these things. I don't even know what you call them. They're not podcasts because there's only one freaking person talking. But I feel like this is one of the ways that I can, I don't know, connect with you guys or something. So it's not just, it's not just typed words from this faraway person who's in charge of all of these crazy fans who are deciding to put lots of time and lots of resources into this project that they're not going to make a single penny off of, but just because they love this series as much, and the series, and love the people, and love the writers, and love the cast, and have a total love affair basically with the Terminator mythology that Josh Friedman set up for this series. And well, Josh, and of course James Cameron, I gotta give that guy credit. So I'm going to get off now. I should actually be doing homework, but who wants to do homework when you can talk about Terminator? Like, really. So peace to the masses, and no fate.